The 2025 Volkswagen Atlas in one of four trims, the SEL trim. Here at Vagabond Builds with James and Sandu, we're going to go ahead and dive in and start talking about this vehicle. Before we do, please like and subscribe to our channel because we truly appreciate and need your guys' support to grow the channel. Now let's stop wasting your time and dive in. So what do you get on the 2025? Let's start talking with the four trims. You have a SE being the lowest trim, the trim higher than that, SE with tech. The one higher than that is the SEL, like the one in the video. And then you have the SEL Premium R-Line, which is top line trim. And in all four of these trims, you have, remember what they call this, the Outdoorsy Off-Road Peak Edition, okay? That is not part of the trim, but again, it's just kind of a exclusive edition. What do you get on the powertrain of the 2025 Volkswagen Atlas? A 2.0 liter turbocharged 16-valve dual overhead cam engine paired together with an 8-speed automatic Triptronic transmission. And you also push 269 horsepower with 273 pounds-feet of torque. Let's go ahead and talk some MPG numbers. 18 city, 25 highway with a 21 combined, 17.6 gallon gas tank size. Dimensions is 201 inches in length, 78 inches in width, 70 inches in height with 117.3 inch wheelbase. Now, this does come with the 4Motion all-wheel drive system. And every 2025 Atlas does have a max towing capacity of 5,000 pounds. Let's go ahead and start with the front end. On the SEL trim, we have the front LED headlights. We left the hazards on and the daytime running lights so you guys get an idea of what that looks like. Also with the low beams, these are going to be the adaptive headlights. So these actually turn when you're driving the car itself. Black housing inside, LED bar going across. This looks phenomenal at night. And then we have an illuminated emblem in the front and in the back of the 2025 Atlas in the SEL trim. Dropping down, we have bumper sensors on the lower side of that front end, matte black plastic lower grille with kind of a matte gray finish on the bottom. The grille itself comes in a high gloss black with a chrome trim on top. Not active air vents, okay, but you just got some extra character to the corner of the front fascia with the matte black plastic and again that matte silver gray trim. Let's come over to the side. Dropping down, we have the matte black plastic wheel well trim. Over to the wheel area. Dual color wheels, 20-inch alloy rims, machine surface silver with high gloss black on the interior side of that rim. What is the tire that they're running is a Kumo Crugen HP 71 and the size is a 255/50/20. Suspension system is a standard shock spring strut suspension. Moving forward, side mirror does come blind spot assist, heated and automatic foldable with the integrated blinker lighting, matte black plastic on the bottom with the gray metallic on top. Smart access key entry, so you can have your key fob in your pocket or in your purse. Just pull that handle and it automatically opens up. Lower rocker panel area, more matte black plastic trim with some chrome trim right above that. Chrome going around the windows. And if you come close, I wanted to show you guys a little bit of minute characteristics they add Volkswagen word there. Up top, we have the silver roof rails, and you can add accessories for extra luggage room, all right? We also have a tilt and slide panoramic sunroof or moonroof. We're gonna show you guys that inside the car. Remember, European car, the gas lid is on the passenger side, okay? Coming over to the rear, starting with the top, we have a spoiler with the integrated brake light, privacy glass, why I prefer that privacy glass. Dropping down, this is probably one of my favorite parts of the exterior, is the rear tail lights because of the LED bar going across. Looks phenomenal at night. Hopefully you guys can see that really well in the video. Illuminated emblem, but this is red for the red tail lights when the front is the white, okay? Dropping down, we got some more chrome trim, SEL on the left, 4Motion for that all-wheel drive system on the right. And then we come over to the niello.com license plate where we would like to take a second and give them a shout out and a thanks to Niello Volkswagen here in Sacramento, California for providing us this beautiful Atlas for this walk around review. Guys, if you guys find yourselves in the area, Sacramento or greater Sacramento area, they got a great team to spend the time for you guys, the ins and outs of what you guys need, so shoot over. Dropping further lower on the rear end, matte black plastic trim, parking reflectors, bumper sensors going across. Dropping down to the exhaust, those are not real exhaust tips. They're actually covers, making it look like you have your exhaust. But if we go ahead and drop under the car, the exhaust tip is on the driver's side of the car, and there's only one exhaust tip, okay? Tow package, again, remember 5,000 pounds of towing capacity, and then we get the plug, the 7-blade plug for your trailer. Let's go ahead and open up. We also have a backup camera right over that license plate. Opening up to the cargo area. Let's go ahead and give you some minimum cargo space numbers. 21 cubic feet of space with second and third row seat up. 97 maximum cubic feet of space with the third row and the second row down. Let's go ahead and do that and show you guys that. Oh. There you go. Okay, and then you go ahead and drop the second row from the levers there, and you get 97 cubic feet of space for the skis, the snowboards, the bikes, the car wash. I mean, the washers and dryers. You can actually fit them in that because I could attest for it because I've done it. Under the mat, spare tire is under this cover with your spare tire situation going on the right, with some more cubby room on the left and the right for your personal belongings. 12-volt outlet here on the left. Let's go ahead and close this tailgate. Now that we're done talking about the powertrain, showing you guys the exterior of the SEL and cargo, let's go ahead and show you guys the SEL interior. Before we continue with the 2025 SEL interior here on the Atlas, guys, if you find yourselves in Sacramento, California, or the greater Sacramento area, and you guys need some passenger vans for renting, for the friends and family, for the fun and pleasures, for places like Lake Tahoe, Napa Valley Wine Country, San Francisco, Yosemite, and so much more, check out the link in the description below, and we actually deliver our vans. So rent from Vagabond Van Rentals. Thank you so much, and let's go ahead and bring the 2025 Atlas interior to you guys. Starting with the door panel here on the driver's side. This is not natural wood inlay. It just looks like wood. Just want to let you guys know that. Unlock lock button here. This is your lever. You also have ambient lighting going across the door panel with the Vienna leather dress on the armrest. Switches for the windows and for the side mirrors. If we go ahead and open up this door, we have the tailgate lift button, which is also hands-free. I forgot to mention that. On the left-hand side of the manual steering column, the lighting switches with your defrosters for the front and the rear. Lower than that, we have the metal brushed dorsal plates. In front of us, one thing I have to say, the color schemes combination in this car is phenomenal with the high gloss black trim, that kind of wood looked inlay, beautiful with the ambient lighting going across in the blue. It just gives it a real luxurious and rich feel. In front of me, I have the leather wrapped flat bottom steering wheel. Controls on the right for the full digital driver cockpit cluster screen, and my radio settings. Along on the left-hand side, I have the tech settings for lane departure assist, cruise control, and the volume for the media. Let's go ahead and show you guys a few things about that cluster. We could go ahead and change the center info card, just like that. We could also change the view there on the center of that gauge from fuel tank display, gear display, and whatnot. And then we could go ahead and do the same on the right. So you can change what info you get in the center of those gauges, okay? We also can change the view on this. We can make it navigation so you don't have to look away as you're driving. Give it a simplistic view, and also go back to just the miles per hour and go back to the regular gauges. Right above that, we have a heads-up display. Over to the 12-inch infotainment screen. Beautiful look on the vertical screen itself. And you could also touch and slide. Very responsive, I have to say. It does come Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, Sirius XM, also smartphone configuration option. Let's go ahead and show you guys a little bit. Heated seats, ventilated seats here on the bottom left. Click on that. We get into the climate controls. We have tri-zone or three-zone climate control inside the SEL trim. You also have heated steering wheel as well. We click out of this. Show you guys what the full navigation looks like. Like to show you guys that as well as clicking out of this. We could swipe here and show your settings, your sound, and so much more. If we go ahead and drop this into reverse, let's go ahead and show you guys what the camera looks like. This is your backup camera. Click that out. Touch sensitive temperature controls as well. Check this out. If I go ahead and slide, we turn on the temperature controls. You can slide through your temperature settings. Also your media, you can do the same. Dropping lower than that, we also have a touch sensitive button here that you can control your climate from here as well. You can also control your modes, up to 6 different modes: eco, comfort, sport, custom, off-road, and snow. Go back to menu. We could also do that from this little control unit here as well, okay? Also the parking assist button for your sensors. Let's go ahead and slide this lid up. USB-C plugins with the wireless charging pad right next door. Engine start stop button, your little shift lever. Love that because it simplifies those big shift levers for the parking, reverse, neutral, and drive. Cup holders nice and big. Shout out to Volkswagen for that. Pop this open. Nice big center console with the USB-C plug-in. Seating is perforated Vienna leather wrap. Both front seats do come lumbar support. 4-way with the electric controls, okay? In front of that passenger seat, we have a lockable glove compartment. Up top, we got the tilt slide moonroof panoramic glass all the way over to the back rest of the second row seating. And in front of that, we have a nice, classy, frameless rearview mirror with a little compass on there as well. And to finish up with the end, the bridge system here where you can add some more personal belongings right under that. Now that we're done with the front side, let's go ahead and shoot over to the second and third row seating. Now, second row seating, let's go ahead and not waste your guys' time. Vienna leather wrap back here, perforated, same look from the front over to the second row. You also have an armrest with the cup holders. One is big, one is a bit smaller. Ways to control this seat. We have a lever here to move the seat forward and back. Okay, just like that. Got a lever here to control the backrest, which is adjustable. All right, and a lever here to bunny hop the seat forward for the passengers to reach the third row, okay? Let's go ahead and pop that back. In front of us, what do we have? We got one pocket on each side of the front seats. Vents in between with your tri-zone climate control, heated seats on the second row here on the SEL trim. Lower than that, 2 USB-C plugins and also an inverter for an air fryer, just so you guys can cook some fried zucchini. Door panels, same look on the door panels, just added a sun visor there to block that sun out so you guys can be comfortable. Let's go ahead and shoot over to the third row. Now, I'm about 6 feet 2 inches to put things into perspective for you guys. I have to say the legroom is there here and the headroom is there on the second row, okay? But let's go ahead and see what the third row has to offer us. Just like that. Quite a bit of room, okay, since this is not a full-size SUV. Now, I have to say, for the Atlas itself, it is very comfortable back here, okay? You got a split seat 50-50. Legs are barely touching. And with all that room in the front, I see that you can move this 60%er up. But I have to say, for what it is right now, you got a good amount of room. My hair is slightly touching this drop in the top visor. We have the reading lights right there in the center. They actually focus the lights right over the lap of the passenger, okay? On the right and on the left, we have cup holders and 2 USB-C plugins on the left only. I probably would have liked to see them split, one on each side, as well as you have your air vents on the C-pillars here for your animals or for your extra passengers, okay? Now that we're pretty much done, guys, here is the MSRP sticker, as we like to do here at Vagabond Builds with James and Sandu. To drop that, it's coming in total MSRP at $48,000 and some change. What do you guys think about this exact car? Is it worth the price? I have to say, if you ask me here at Vagabond Builds with James and Sandu, you're getting quite a bit of car for your price tag with regards to the competition that is also out there on the market. Hopefully you guys like this video. Check out our other trim reviews and comparisons with the Atlas and other year, make, and model cars. Thank you and God bless.